Greetings, my name is Billy Freeze. I'm an agent for State Farm Insurance Company here on Decherd Blvd in Decherd, Tennessee, suburb of Winchester, Tennessee. I've been with State Farm for about 47 years, and today I'd like to give you some tips since we are into winter as of today, I think. These tips I hope will be helpful to you at protecting your property, which in most people's situation is their most valuable asset other than their family and loved ones. These tips are as follows. I call them wintertime tips. You need to be sure and remove water hoses from your outside faucets. Now, if you don't, your faucets will freeze and the water that's in the water pipes will help that process along. Now, if you have a newer home that has what's called frost-free faucets, those frost-free faucets have to drain themselves, and if that hose is on there, the chances are they will not drain themselves, and you will have to replace that after you found out that it's frozen and bursted and you got water running out in your yard. So remove the hoses and go to your local hardware store or Home Depot and buy you some cups, some insulated cups to go over those outside faucets, because especially if you don't have frost-free faucets, those normal, regular, I call them the old-fashioned faucets, will come near freezing quicker than the newer ones. So get the insulated cups. I'm sure you can get information as to how to install them. Very simple to put on, but they sure will save you a lot of headaches and a lot of problems. Another thing is, make sure your gutters are cleaned out. Now, the reason for that is, with winter coming on, we may have some snow, we may have that followed by rain, we may have an ice storm, we may have that followed by rain. And what happens there is, if your gutters are stopped up, you're going to have water backing up, and especially if you have leaves and snow and ice in the valleys. The valleys are where you roofs join together. For on most houses they have a valley of some kind, unless it's just a straight line roof on front and back. But valleys that stop up with ice dams will back that water up under the shingles, and next thing you know, you've got water coming down through your ceiling. That's just another one of my wintertime tips for helping you to have a much happier wintertime season, and one filled with a lot less stress, because when you have a loss and the ceiling's falling in, I guarantee you it's a stressful situation. I'll have some more tips maybe at a later time, but if you have any questions about these that I've given you, feel free to call me at my office or come by. I'll give you an explanation, maybe more in depth for your situation, but I hope that these will be helpful to you in having a happy winter after you have a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. Thank you very much.